Hey everyone, welcome to the Move More YouTube channel. My name is Marissa and I am going to be guiding you through this 20-minute vinyasa flow class. So to get started, we're going to begin on the ground, seated in our Sadasana Pose. So we're going to bring our feet together and we're going to cross at the ankles. So not a true traditional Sukhasana. So keep the feet just slightly apart. We're going to really place one ankle on top of another. And we're going to begin just here in a seated position. This might be a little uncomfortable. Play with it for a moment if you want to see if one foot works better than the other. I've got my toes tucked in the crease of my legs. And let's just begin. Seated up nice and tall. Think about drawing our shoulders down and back. We're going to turn our tailbone under, draw the belly button in, and begin to lift with the chest. Start taking a deep breath in through the nose. And push it out through the mouth. Good. If you'd like to close your eyes, now is a good time. Really start to find that breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Each time you exhale, try to drop the shoulders, try to relax the body just a little bit more each time. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Try to let the knees and the hips relax. Just take a moment here, really slow the breath down. Expand with the chest. And on the exhale, drop the shoulders. Good, let's do this 2 more times. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Last time, biggest breath you've done so far. In through the nose. And push it out. Very nice. Next, we're going to move into tabletop position. So let's swing our feet around to one side, and we're going to place ourselves on our hands and our knees. My knees are directly underneath my hips. My toes are going to be in line with my knees. My wrists are in line with my shoulders. And let's just start here in a nice neutral spot. We want to make sure our belly button is tucked in slightly, keeping that spine nice and straight. Try not to arch the back. Try to make one long line. Let's focus on your fingertips. Really spread those fingers. Try to shift some of that weight forward in the hands so that we're taking a little bit of the weight off of the wrists. Try to turn those elbow creases to the front of the room. Each pose, there's always so much to think about. And each time, maybe you're only thinking about one of those things, and that's good. All right, we're moving through a few cat-cows. So on your next inhale, we're going to drop the belly to the mat and begin to lift the focus up towards the ceiling. And when we exhale, reverse this. Round the spine out, draw the chin into the chest. And let's keep this going with your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Around the shoulders. Your pace may be a little bit different than mine. That's okay. I'm just here to guide. Good. Let's do 2 more just like this. In through the nose, lifting the focus up. And on the exhales, around the spine in. Good. And let's come back to center. We're going to begin to shift the weight into one leg. So I'm going to shift my weight into my left leg, and I'm going to begin to extend my right leg up behind me. My toes are still facing towards the ground. Try not to shift the hips and the weight too much to the left. We don't want to make that hip all out of line. So we want to keep the hip still in line with the knee, in line with the hip. And if you're feeling like you want to take it a little bit further, we can lift the opposite arm up. So now we're engaging the whole body. My left thumb is up facing the ceiling. My toes on the right foot are facing down. Really engage the core. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, let's lower down to the ground, taking the knee and the hand down. Very good. Wiggle it out here for just a moment. And we'll get ready to move the opposite way. So take a deep breath in. And when you exhale, we'll lift the opposite leg up. So now I'm lifting my left leg up. And then you can stay here. Or if we want to take it a little bit further of a challenge, we can begin to lift the opposite arm. So I'm taking my right arm up, thumb is facing up to the ceiling, really reaching with those fingertips. Keep the breath calm in through the nose and out through the mouth. Very good. One more deep breath in. And exhale, bringing everything down. Good job. Again, just kind of wiggle it out here. You can stretch the wrists, place the back of the hands on the mat, really get those wrists good and stretched. Awesome job. All right, back to tabletop. Let's turn those toes under. We're gonna lift the knees off of the ground, slowly moving into a down dog. So draw the heels down to the ground. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, let's begin to walk the feet forward into a forward fold. And let's just hang heavy here for a moment. Relax the chin. Let the crown of the head fall to the ground. Very good. Inhale, lift halfway, placing my hands at my shin, lengthening the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Slightly bend in the knees, and on our inhale, we're gonna roll it all the way up. Great job. From here, we're gonna move through a few sun salutations. So I'm gonna start slightly towards the front of my mat, and we'll walk you through this. Each movement moves with the breath. So just follow along. If you already know it, go ahead and move at your own pace. Otherwise, follow with me. Let's inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, begin to forward fold, bending at the waist, lowering the hands to the mat. On your next inhale, we're gonna step the left foot back, one big step, and then take the right foot back to meet with your plank. Lower the hips. On your exhale, chaturanga down, lower your body. If you can hover, go ahead and hover. And inhale, up dog. Reach the chest up. On your next inhale, let's go to down dog. And on the exhale, let's take one big step forward with that left foot. Bring the right, and we'll meet in forward fold. Very good. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bending at the knees, and inhale, roll it all the way up. Awesome. That was your first one. We're gonna do it 2 more times. Ready to go. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the waist, forward fold. Plant the hands. This time we'll step back with our right foot. One big step. Take the left foot back into plank. Exhale, lower yourself down. Inhale, up dog. Turn the toes, exhale, down dog. One big step forward with the right foot. Bring the left foot forward to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slightly bend in the knees, and inhale, roll it all the way up. Great job. One more, you've got this. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. If you want to challenge yourself, we can hop both of your feet back to that plank position. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Challenge yourself again. On your next inhale, let's hop both feet forward. Great job. Exhale, hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. We're gonna stay here for just a moment. So from here, I'd like for you to bring your toes together, bring the knees together, and we're just gonna stay in this tight-legged forward fold. And let's inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're getting ready to move into a chair pose. So from here, we're gonna bend the knees and lower the hips. We're gonna swing the arms out in front of us, lifting the arms in the chest. So we wanna bring our arms in line with the ears. Keep the hips down, lift up with the chest. Try to watch this arch. Try to turn that back into one straight line. Keep the breath steady in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more deep breath in. Exhale, draw the hands together, bring the palms to the heart. We're gonna inhale, lift, straighten the legs, lift the chest up. Let's draw the right knee up, bringing my right toe to the left knee, one big breath. And on the exhale, let's send that right foot back to a warrior one. I'm gonna take my arms over my head, so my back heel is on the ground. My heel is towards the back, my toe is slightly in front of the heel, and my hips and my chest are squared with the front of the mat. Great job, everybody. Find the breath, keep it nice and steady. One more deep breath in. Exhale, I'd like you to lower the hands to the waist, and let's extend this front leg. Keep the hips squared off to the front of the mat as much as you can. Take one more deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're gonna begin to lean forward. Keep the back nice and straight, and just take it over as far as you're comfortable with, keeping the back straight. Very nice. One more deep breath in. On your exhale, let's move back into warrior one. So bend that left knee and bring both of the arms back up, reaching for the ceiling. Deep breath in. On your exhale, let's open it up to warrior two. If you'd like to make that stance just a little bit wider now, go ahead. We still want to keep the back heel a little bit further behind the toes, turning my chest to the long side of the mat and lowering my hands towards the ground. Good, and watch those hips. So a lot of times people want to lean forward into the hips. We want to try to get our hips in line with each other. So really keep those hips squared off. Very good. One more deep breath in. On our exhale, now we're going to shift our hips. So I'm going to extend my left leg straight, and I'm going to begin to reach my left arm to the ground and my right arm to the ceiling. So now you can see the hips have shifted, and my right hip is a little higher than my left. Keep that reach. You can take the focus to the floor if you would like. Keep the breath nice and steady. Use your tummy muscles right here. Try not to use that leg as a base. Keep squeezing. And on the exhale, let's lower both hands to the floor. And I'm going to turn my back heel off of the ground so that both of my hips are squared off with the short side of the mat. Very good. Try to draw that nose to the knee. Really getting a good deep stretch in that right calf. One more deep breath in. On the exhale, push off of that back leg and we'll move into a forward fold. Very good. And take a deep breath in. When we exhale, we're going to plant the left hand on the mat, and I'm going to begin to twist to the right and lift my right arm up to the ceiling. And you can take your focus up to the ceiling if you'd like. Both of my knees are slightly bent. My left knee is bent a little bit more, just to really help me get into a good twist. Deep breath in. Exhale back to center, taking both hands to the ground. Inhale. And exhale, reverse, planting the right arm down, reaching up with the left. Keep the breath calm. In through the nose. Exhale, both hands down to the ground. Bring those toes back together. Bring the knees together. Again, a slight space between the heels is okay. On your next inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Moving back into chair pose. So on your next inhale, begin to lower the knees. Lift the arms in line with the ears. Lengthen the spine. Sit up with the chest and drop the hips down. Keep breathing in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Very good. Deep breath in. Exhale, begin to straighten up to a standing position. Draw the palms to the heart. Take a deep breath in. Now we'll lift our left leg up. I'm trying to bring my left toe to the right knee. And on the exhale, send that left foot back into warrior one. My right knee is over the right ankle. My back heel is on the ground. And square the hips and the chest off with the short side of the mat. Keep the breath nice and calm. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Deep breath in. On the exhale, begin to bring the hands to the waist. Extend the right leg. Watch that tailbone. Make sure our tummy is nice and tight. Deep breath in. On the exhale, with the straight back, begin to hinge forward. Good. Keep controlling the leg. Keep that leg tight. Don't let that knee hyperextend. Keep breathing. One more deep breath in. On your exhale, move back into warrior one. So bending the front knee. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, move to warrior two. So widen the stance if you would like. Really try to get deep into that. Remember, we want to have those hips squared off. Don't let those hips get out of line. We want to make sure that they are in line with each other. Palms facing down. Keep breathing, keep it calm and steady. Deep breath in. Exhale, moving into triangle pose. So straightening my front leg. Now I'm adjusting my hips and reaching my right arm to the ground. Left arm is up to the ceiling, really squeezing the core, engaging the hips, really holding yourself up. Deep breath in. And exhale, bring both hands to the floor. Turn that back heel off of the ground so that both of my hips are squared. If you need to adjust your stance, go ahead. We do want this to be a little wider than you're normally used to doing. Deep breath in. On your exhale, slightly bend that back leg and let's shoot that foot forward to bring yourself into a forward fold. You guys are doing great. You're almost done. Deep breath in. On the exhale, move into a tucked position. So we're bringing the heels off of the ground and bringing our hips to our heels. And try to lift up really high on those toes. Really try to stretch the toes out here. Very good. Draw the heels back down. We're going to lift ourselves up and try a little balancing act here. So take the arms up overhead. From here, we're going to try to move into boat pose. So we're going to try to keep our legs together as much as we can. And we're going to rock ourselves back and bring our feet up. If you need to keep your toes on the ground, that's okay. If you want to bring the knees up and hold on to them, or if you want to go into a true boat pose, extend the legs. You can get it even harder and bring the arms overhead, but I'm not quite there. Deep breath in. One more, hold it. And on your next exhale, let's lower all the way down to the ground. Great job, everybody. We're gonna finish class today just finding our breath one more time. Try to get yourself into a comfortable spot where you can relax your arms, relax your legs, and let everything just be still. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And try to notice if something was tight before, can you completely let it relax right now in this moment? Let the jaw relax. And just be completely still. Be incredibly proud of yourself for taking the time to just get out and do something for you, to get up and move a little more. If you like this video, click that like button. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And slowly begin to wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Roll the ankles and the wrists. And just bring movement through the elbows and the knees and the hips and the shoulders. And move however it feels best for you. And when you're ready, you can roll to one side and begin to seat yourself up. Great job, you guys. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this flow class with me. Please check out movemorewithmarissa.com and find out other ways you can keep moving more. Have a great rest of the day.